listen to Happy, the Happy Show puppet. And we're here today with another video to show everybody. But let me explain right off the bat, Happy, that this video, it's a parody, a satire of the comic industry. Yeah. You see, you know that they killed off Superman back in the 90s, right? You remember that? And, they killed off Captain America just in the last year, right? In 2007. You knew about that, didn't you? Did you know? You knew about that? You do remember that now, okay. Yeah, and, it's really kind of crazy how the comic industry uses death as this cheap gimmick to boost sales temporarily. And it's always temporary because, of course, the sales will again go back down and all. And they bring back the characters, right? Superman got back. He got brought back, and they're gonna bring back Captain America. You know it. They're gonna bring back the real, Steve Rogers, the guy who's really Captain America. But we gotta go through this whole whatever. So we made a parody, and at the time when Captain America died, do you remember that video? Do you remember it? Think about it. Yeah, you do remember. Okay, we made a parody about this whole thing, a satire on the whole comic industry as a general, using that death as cheap marketing gimmick. Now, of course, there are companies that would never do it, and this plays into our spoof, you see, because there's comic companies like Archie, which I don't think they would ever, in fact, I know they wouldn't. They told me they would never use their characters for, the death, they would never kill their characters to, make sales, make a sales increase. Now, they changed their characters. They changed characters like Sabrina. She became more manga looking, like anime, like Dragon Ball Z and all that kind of animation. She looks more like an anime character. And Betty and Veronica, they made them more realistic inside the comics. You saw those, right? Yeah, and so they made them look more realistic. So they do change things. And our video kind of made spoof of that. No, it had the mock covers, like remember anime Archie? Yep, and all that. But we also said that Archie died. Ah! Yeah, well, he didn't really die. He didn't really die. No, he wouldn't. Archie Comics would not kill Archie, and that was kind of the reason why we chose him, because it was so absurd to think that they would even do such a thing. And this was to point out the absurdity and the stupidity, actually, of other companies using death as a gimmick of taking beloved icons. Now, of course, those other icons are adventure characters, and they always play on the fact that they may die. But I thought this was just, going too far with Captain America and such. And just like, when does it stop, right? So we made this video parody. And we used Archie. Well, we wanted to go ahead and make it clear to everybody that Archie Comics would never kill their characters, right? They would never kill their characters. Their characters are alive and well. Everybody in Riverdale is still around, and all of the gang. They're still alive, healthy. But this is just a spoof, a parody of that industry. And Archie has granted us permission with this explanation to show you this video parody. So we hope you will enjoy it. In the spirit is intended as a satire and a parody, and just a bit of silliness too, right? I mean, how can it be too serious when we have the Archie, the new Archie, right? With his goatee, So anyway, we're going to present this very special video parody. It is a parody, it is a satire. It's a parody and satire, right? And spoof. It's all three, right? Three. Okay, and Archie's alive and well. Archie Comics would never stoop to killing their characters, right? They would never stoop to killing their characters. Archie and them all alive well. And here is that video parody that spoofs the death in the industry by those other dirty publishers. Okay, here, over there. Is it over there? Roll up.
Right out of the pages of Archie Comics magazine, with all his gang, Archie Andrews.
The residents of Riverdale are in mourning today, and so too is the world at large. Even Jughead Jones has lost his infamous appetite after hearing the heartbreaking news. Yes, it is true. Archie Andrews, beloved all-American teenager, star of comic books, a radio show, cartoons, and inspiration for our bubblegum pop group, is dead. Archie had been around for over 65 years, since first appearing in issue 22 of Pep Comics in 1941. The object of the affection of two lovely girls, Betty Cooper and Veronica Lodge, and the source of hair loss for a weathered Mr. Weatherby, Riverdale's high school's principal, Archie was loved by millions of fans. Tragically, he meets the end at the hands of his old rival, Reggie Mantle. After overhearing a conversation between Moose Mason and Jughead Jones, Reggie mistakenly inferred that Archie had finally made his decision between the two girls, Betty and Veronica, and was planning to choose to marry Veronica. This is more than Reggie, who is infatuated with Veronica, could stand. In a fit of rage, Reggie confronts Archie, and there is an argument in which Reggie accidentally murders Archie. This story came about when the publisher of Archie Comics decided something big needed to be done to spark interest in the character. We felt that Archie was losing his relevance in this age of American Idol, YouTube, and MySpace, notes the publisher. While we do plan on continuing the publication of Archie Comics, it was thought it would be best to start anew by introducing a newer, hipper teenager also named Archie. The death of Archie follows previous failed attempts at revitalizing the character, such as when the publisher put out a comic series called Archie Goes Emo.
Archie Goes Emo!
And another series titled Anime Archie, mixing the traditional Archie comic book look with the popular style of Japanese animation. Archie Andrews never did get to make the choice between Betty and Veronica. He was robbed of ever having to choose the girl who would be lucky enough to win his favor. No, sadly, in the end, nobody won, and we have all lost a piece of our childhood.
Me and Happy would like to stress that all is well in Riverdale. That's right, everybody's alive and well. Archie and Betty and Veronica, Moose, Jughead, all those characters, even Reggie, they're all alive and well, and none of them would ever hurt anybody. I mean, Reggie might have a temper, but he wouldn't really do that to Archie, even accidentally. It was all just a spoof of the way they do things at other companies in the industry. And we think that Archie is swell, and thanks for letting us put up this video parody and just making things clear for everybody. So again, Archie is fine. He's okay, right? Because if he wasn't okay, Happy'd be mad, wouldn't you? You'd be really mad because you like Archie, don't you? You like all those comics. So that's it from me, Matt Hawes of The Happy Show, and Happy the Happy Show Puppet. Yeah!